So just making a quick follow-up video to my knee-jerk video I made earlier. I wanted to talk briefly about a concept that I call the 4 levels of truth, because everything that you hear out there nowadays falls into one of these 4 categories. And I know it's a real general simplification on everything, but nonetheless, it still helps being able to understand what levels of truth are possible and how you can pick them out. So, going on the levels of truth, the easiest one to talk about is obvious truth. It's provable, it's factual, it's truth. What else can be said? The opposite of that would be it's a lie, which, again, what can be said about that? It can't be proven, it's completely false, big work of fiction. So, yeah, 2 easy levels. The third one, right below truth, would be true, but taken out of context. And these are the instances where, especially in history, you talk about something that's true, but you take it out of context. Maybe you apply uh, morals of today or understandings of today and what that means. Think of something like Chernobyl. Oh, Chernobyl blew up because they were lazy and didn't want to maintain the system that they were using. Well, that's a pretty powerful power plant if you ever do any research on Chernobyl. And I'm pretty sure they were doing everything they possibly could to make sure that thing didn't go up. But bad things happen. And the act of maybe 1 or 2 people not doing things as they should doesn't mean that's what the facts are. And so it's taken out of context by making them look lazy, saying that, oh, everyone nowadays is on the up and up and they keep track of everything. Well, Chernobyl was made back when they didn't quite have all that, and it's taken out of context. The last story that you can be told is something that is inferred to be truth. And those of you who grew up during the 90s when you got the chain letters or you got the emails that had all the facts in them and they made logical sense. Oh, the Egyptians did this, or you get all these origins of sayings from these things that happen, like the origin of threshold or chew the fat or whatever, stuff like that. And they're inferred to be true because, hey, they make logical sense, but they have actual no basis in anything because that is not where they come from. You could have something that, oh, well, they did this thing back in the 1500s and that's where the saying originated from, even though it started like in 1950. So it's an inferred truth because it makes sense and it fits, but that's about all it has going for it. It has no truth in it at all. And so as you get told stories and as you hear things from people and from the news and as you watch things even on this channel, pay attention because one of those levels of truth are going to fit the narrative that you're being told. And you want to make sure that if it's not truth, that you're using the tools that fit the other 3 levels to figure out what it is that actually is true about the story you're being told. Because truth is worth finding everywhere. And it's worth digging for. And if you can see that there's something missing, it's worth figuring out what's missing and filling in that hole. Because we all want to know the truth, right? We all want to have the complete story, and we want to make sure the story is accurate, because that's the only time when things actually do make sense. So pay attention to that. Again, thanks for watching this video. Keep watching on this channel. I hope to have a whole bunch more coming. I'm still trying to get set up in a studio. As you can see, my background here's kind of changed. But I'm doing what I can to make sure this gets out there. So thanks for watching and love y'all. Do good.